Court calls the case of the people versus Devon Julia Martinez.
Caitlin Kirby on behalf of the people.
Edward Drukas on behalf of Devon Martinez.
Okay, what are we doing? Ms. Martinez, state your name, please.
Devon Julia Meissner Martinez.
Your Honor, there has been a global resolution that is in the works. She was in front of you last Thursday, had matters that were bound over to circuit court. Those are going to be a part of the agreement. We're asking for an adjournment until after September 11th, which is her pretrial date up in circuit court.
During the matter of September 20th, 2023, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
No.
Thank you.
No.
And Your Honor, if I could address bond.
Go for it.
Your Honor, she's got a $5,000 cash or surety bond. It's my understanding in this case, or a 10% bond. And she's unable to post that. This is the only matter that is holding her. She does have a stable location to go to. She's provided me with an address. She is subleasing an apartment. She doesn't want to lose that sublease. And she understands that she has several cases that she's worked this agreement. And she doesn't want to blow that up by not showing up to court. And she attests that she'll show up to her next court appearance. She's got 2 matters next week.
Matters that she's pleading to on the 11th, he said?
Yes, Your Honor. My understanding, there are 3 charges that she'll be pleading to up in circuit court. And several of her cases are being dismissed.
She's got PRs on those cases?
Yeah, she's got PRs on every case.
Any response from the people?
I personally have no faith that Ms. Martinez will show up to court regardless of the outstanding global resolution that Mr. Ganatra has offered her. I would ask that her bond remain the same, and if she is to plead, this case would be dismissed and all her conditions of bond would be done on the 11th, and she would be released. So I given the history of this matter and the history that this court has with Ms. Martinez, I don't think a PR is appropriate.
May I speak, Your Honor?
If you want.
I'm sorry?
If you want to speak, you can. If it's your counsel's probably telling you not to, but
He told me. He did tell me to.
I told her to be brief.
Yes, I have an understanding that we've come to a resolution about hitting, and it's a sure thing that I will be attending court on the 11th, as the only reason that I didn't prior was because my phone was stolen, and I have since reordered my phone. It's coming 2 weeks ago, actually rather a week ago, on the 20th on Sunday at my local Metro PCS. And aside from that, I'm trying to not get evicted from my place, and I need to go back to work. I have 2 jobs, 2 cell phones, and stable housing. And I'm really looking forward to going back to my job, and I was hoping to be released today.
I have between March of 2022 and July 19, 2023, I've had to issue 7 bench warrants.
I understand this, Your Honor.
That's 7 bench warrants. Those are all not about a phone missing.
They actually were.
7. Okay, if you want to talk, you go ahead. I gave you your opportunity, but if you want to keep going, keep going.
May I honestly speak, Your Honor? I don't.
Ms. Martinez, I think you've spoken. Let's have the judge make its ruling.
I just wanted to say that it was about always with not having a phone and stable housing. And now that I finally have those, I would really like the chance to prove to all of you that I definitely will make it to court. I've made it to court more times than I've missed. I know that, and I will not. Now that I have stable, secure housing, aside from that, I also have 2 jobs I'm looking forward to going back to, and I really don't want to lose this house, because then I will be more dependable than dependent, and I would like to remain that way. And I really know that I messed up that But I also did think that I filed a warrant recall, though it didn't go through due to bad Wi-Fi. And I really apologize to the court, although I will definitely not be missing another hearing at all. And I know that there will be large consequences if I don't, and I certainly will. I promise. I swear on the Bible and to everyone in my life, on my life.
Mr. Drukas, is she done now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Turn it out to the 20th. I'll grant defendant a PR bond, but that's only effective at September 12th, 2023 at 9 a.m., the day after she's going to enter the pleas in the global resolution, and she can have a PR on this case.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The people versus Sari Martin.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
He's here.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
What's your name?
Sarah. It's Sarah.
It's Sarah?
Yes.
Hold on. Is it? Okay. These names today confuse me. So is it Sarai?
Yep.
But it's
just
pronounced Sarah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to let you know now, if I ever have to call it again, I'm going to mess it up. So
No.
I'm just going to apologize up front. Okay.
Sounds
All
good.
right. So you're here. Okay. You were arraigned back on August 16th. Did you not want an attorney to represent you and help you through this, ma'am?
No, not that. No, I did not.
You don't want an attorney.
No, sir.
Okay. So what are you going to do on this?
I was just gonna be honest because I did make a mistake. So
Okay,
And-
hold on. Hold it. Before you say any more,
Mhm.
Anything you say can be used against you. I want you to know that, first of all. But you don't have a previous record, right?
no, sir.
Okay.
And
So do you know
given her age, Your Honor, she'd be eligible for a special consideration.
Yeah. So, Ms. Martin, do you know what those special considerations are?
I do not.
So let's see, who's going to explain that to you or have you figure that out?
I could ask a parent, but I just wasn't informed.
Seriously? Is your parent a lawyer?
No,
Then how are they going to know?
probably an attorney.
Yeah. Oh, what a concept. So if you had an attorney, they could probably explain, gee, what kinds of things are available to me so that this doesn't like mess up my life entirely, right?
Yes.
So do your parents know about this charge?
Yes, they do. She
They're,
she was
they're
under
real
the
happy, I bet.
since
Yeah,
that
okay, never mind. You don't have to answer that. I'm a parent, so I know how they feel. Not that my kids have, well, never mind. So Sarah with an I, do you want an attorney?
yes, I would.
There you go. Okay. See?
Thank you.
That was a long way for an easy answer. All right. This becomes a public defender case, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Sarah with an I Martin. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't even know if we got to a reading in this case.
I'm sorry.
Did we?
She was arraigned on the 16th.
Oh, okay.
And in front of the magistrate, decided she didn't want an attorney because She was going to figure it out herself or ask a parent. I don't know. Call a friend. She was going to do something. And now she wants to have an attorney maybe advise her through the process.
Understood,
So
Your Honor. So I
her
would just
bond
ask
will
for another.
continue. This now becomes a PD case, and let me adjourn this out.
Perfect.
So you could explain to her, she says she has no record, so you can explain to her what options might be available. Because she wanted to come here and be real honest. And I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, I'm going to adjourn this. I'm going to adjourn this out to September 20th, 2023, 9 a.m. or as your Zoom invite indicates. Oh,
Caitlin Kirby on behalf of people.
sir, can you unmute?
All right.
Okay, okay, state your name.
Zachariah Haraska Dennis, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, you are before the court on a 2-count misdemeanor complaint. The first charge on that complaint, well, all of this alleges on June 28, 2023, at the location of the Myers store at 3825 Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township. The first charge is that of retail fraud in the 3rd degree. Do you understand the nature of that charge, sir?
Yeah, Your Honor, I understand.
You understand that?
Kinda,
Okay, well, let me just say that the complaint says that while Myers was open to the public, that you did steal property from Myers that was valued at less than $200. You understand that charge?
Yeah, I understand now.
Okay. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to a $500 fine plus court cost. The fine could be increased if 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $200, that number becomes the maximum fine. You understand that, sir?
I do know, Your Honor.
Okay. The second count on the complaint alleges that on that same date and at that same location, that you were a disorderly person because you were drunk. You understand that charge?
I do know.
Okay. That's a misdemeanor, and it's punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yeah, Your Honor.
Okay. So, sir, the first question that I have for you is, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay. This is a public defender case.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Haraska Dennis. We will waive any further reading and stand mute to those charges, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. You're obviously going to need an adjournment. Sir, are you held on anything else? Any other charges?
No, I just got out of a court case. They just gave me a PR bond. I was wondering if that's possible. Y'all could maybe run it current or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure how y'all want to do it. My dad, he's a retired veteran. I'm the only one there at this house that lives with them that physically helps him because he
Okay, hold on. So you just got out of another court hearing?
yeah, just a second ago until I found out I had court with you, Your Honor. And they just gave me a PR.
Okay,
That was 15th District, Your Honor. He originally had a $500 bond, but his court date was today. He has a $10,000 bond on a retail fraud 1st degree felony that's up on the 14th. And then he has 2 $5,000 10% bonds out of this court. And the next date is 9/20. He's also on detox currently.
Okay, so he already has cases set for 920 that he has bonds on.
Correct.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set his bond in this case at a $5,000, 10% bond. I'll order standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. He's not to enter any Meyer store in the state of Michigan. All right.
And he did a PBT, Your Honor, and it was 0.11.
0.11.
Yes.
All right. And I will also indicate that we'll do a community corrections order for a sober link at this time, but I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. All right.
That means
And this case will be adjourned with his other cases. I'll adjourn the pretrial to September 20th, 2023 at 9.
So that means that they got you want me to sit here in the jail, Your Honor?
Well, I don't want you to, but you will be because you have other cases. Hold on. You have other cases that you have to deal with. Some of them are set before me on the 20th. And then there are other cases that are set on I think at a different date before me.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to, I was hoping you could bless me with one PR this time, because I promise so I can come back, because my dad, I'm the only one physically helping him, that he don't got nobody else helping him, Your Honor.
Okay, sir, hang on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not saying no to that, but I'm not going to do it right now. So what I want you to do is talk with your attorney. If they can arrange with the prosecutor a way to get you released or some agreement, then I probably won't have a problem with that. But right now, even if I gave you a PR on this case, you're going to be held because you got to see me on the other cases.
What do you mean?
Mr. Hurska, Dennis, I'll come see you at the jail and we'll go over everything together, okay?
Because my dad, he won't make it without me, because he's gonna end up in the hospital, possibly dead, if I'm not there helping him physically.
Okay, your attorney will be down to see you. Thank you.
This courtroom session featured several cases, but the most intense moment came from Devin Martinez's hearing. Her attorney requested an adjournment because a global resolution deal was in progress in circuit court, and also asked the judge to reduce her bond so she could be released. The defense argued that Martinez now had stable housing, jobs, and a plan, and she promised to appear at her next court date. However, the prosecution strongly opposed this, stating they had no confidence she would return to court, pointing out her history of missing appearances. The judge backed this concern by revealing that 7 bench warrants had already been issued for her in the past. Making her promise less convincing, Martinez then spoke emotionally, explaining that previous absences were due to issues like a stolen phone and unstable living conditions. She insisted that her situation had changed. She now had stability, employment, and motivation to fix her life. She even made a strong personal promise that she would not miss court again after considering both sides. The judge made a balanced decision. He agreed to grant her a personal recognizance (PR) bond, but not immediately. Instead, it would only take effect after her upcoming court appearance on September 11th, ensuring she first follows through on her commitment. The session also included other cases, such as a young defendant who initially refused a lawyer but later accepted one after the judge explained the risks, and another defendant facing retail fraud charges who was given bond conditions and restrictions. Overall, this hearing highlighted the tension between second chances and accountability. While the court showed some willingness to trust defendants, it also made it clear that past behavior, especially repeated absences, plays a major role in legal decisions.